Imagine this scenario. You are at the grocery store. You turn your back for 3 seconds to grab a carton of milk. When you turn back, your 4-year-old is gone. Your heart drops into your stomach. You panic. You start screaming their name. In America, this is a mother's worst nightmare. Now, imagine a different world, a world where that same 4-year-old puts on a backpack, waves goodbye to mom, walks out the front door alone, crosses a busy street, buys that milk, and walks home. No panic, no police, just quiet confidence. This isn't a fantasy. This is daily life in Japan. Why are American moms drowning in anxiety while Japanese moms are raising children who are masters of their own tiny worlds? Today, I am going to show you the psychological secrets of Japanese parenting that can cure your burnout and raise a confident child. Part 1. The Anxiety Epidemic. Let's be honest with each other for a minute. Parenting in America feels like a competitive sport where the referee is always watching, and the referee is your own anxiety. We are told that a good mother is a hovering mother. We are told that if we take our eyes off them, they will get hurt or snatched or fail. We helicopter, we snowplow, we clear every obstacle from their path. If they forget their homework, we drive it to school. If they have a conflict with a friend, we text the other mom. We are exhausted, we are over-functioning. And the sad truth is, our children are under-functioning. We are raising a generation of kids who are terrified to make a mistake. But in Japan, the definition of a good mother is almost the complete opposite of ours. If you go to a park in Tokyo, you will notice something strange. The mothers are not hovering, they are sitting on the benches, talking to each other. They are looking at their phones. The children are running, climbing, falling, and getting back up. The Japanese mother believes that if she hovers, she is actually insulting the child. She is sending a silent message that says, "I don't trust you." Today, we are going to break down the 7 pillars of this mindset. We are going to learn how to step back so our kids can step up. Part 2. The first errand. It starts with a cultural phenomenon known as Hajimete no Otsukai. This translates to the first errand. In Japan, it is a rite of passage for children as young as 4 or 5 years old to leave the house alone to complete a task. It might be going to the bakery to buy bread or taking a vegetable to grandma's house down the street. Now, I know what you are thinking. I can't do that. I live in the suburbs, there's traffic, there are strangers. And you are right. You cannot replicate the geography of Tokyo in the suburbs of Ohio, but you are missing the point. The point isn't the errand, the point is the trust. In the West, we wait for a child to prove they are responsible before we give them freedom. In Japan, they give the child freedom to make them responsible. Think about the yellow hats. If you have ever seen footage of Japanese school children, you see they wear bright yellow hats. This signals to the entire community that this child is independent. It tells the shopkeeper, the bus driver, and the neighbor, "I am learning to be an adult. Please watch out for me, but don't do it for me." When a child completes that first errand, something changes in their brain. They realize, "I am a separate person from my mother. I have agency. I can solve problems." When we drive our kids everywhere, when we order for them at restaurants, when we tie shoes they could tie themselves, we are robbing them of that dopamine hit of success. We are keeping them small. Part 3. Amae, the foundation of sweet dependence. Now, this next part is going to sound contradictory. I just told you that Japanese kids are incredibly independent, but the way they get there is by being incredibly dependent first. This is the concept of amae. In English, it translates loosely to sweet dependence, or the desire to be loved and indulged. In America, we are obsessed with independence from day one. We want the baby to sleep in their own crib immediately. We want them to self-soothe. We want them to be big boys and big girls as fast as possible. We push them away to make them grow. Japanese mothers do the opposite. They co-sleep with their children often until they are 5, 6, or even 7 years old. They carry them in slings longer. They bathe with them. They indulge their need to be babied. Why? Think of your child's confidence like a rechargeable battery. The world is scary. It drains their battery. School drains it. New skills drain it. By allowing total, sweet dependence at home, by being the Amae, the mother charges that battery to 100% every single night. Because the child feels completely secure, completely attached, and completely loved, they want to leave. They are full. They are ready to explore. American kids often cling in public because their battery is only at 50%. They are anxious. They aren't sure if the safety net is there. Japanese kids run free in public because they know, without a shadow of a doubt, that the safety net is waiting at home. You have to fill their cup before they can pour it out. Part 4. Discipline without screaming. Let's talk about discipline. How many times did you yell this week? How many times did you threaten to take away an iPad? In the West, our discipline is often about control. We yell because we feel out of control. We use timeouts. We send the child to their room. We isolate them inside the house. In Japan, discipline is quiet. It is scary quiet. They call it shitsuke, which roughly means upbringing or teaching manners. Here's the biggest difference. In the US, the punishment is isolation, inside. In Japan, the threat is isolation, outside. Japanese culture is based on group harmony. Being part of the team, the family team, the school team, is everything. When a child misbehaves, the mother doesn't scream. She simply suggests that the child is disrupting the harmony. In extreme cases, the punishment is to put the child outside the door. To say, if you cannot act like a member of this family, you cannot be in the house. The child bangs on the door, begging to come back in, begging to be part of the group again. Now, I am not suggesting you lock your kid outside, but look at the psychology. The American child behaves to avoid having their toy taken away. The Japanese child behaves because they value their relationship with the mother and the family. They behave because they want to belong. It shifts the dynamic from me versus you to us versus the problem. Part 5. Mimamoru, the art of watching. This might be my favorite concept. It's called Mimamoru. It means to watch over. It combines the words for watch and protect. But in practice, it means watching without interfering. Let's say two kids are fighting over a toy shovel in the sandbox. What does the American mom do? She jumps up. She rushes over. She becomes the judge and the jury. Oliver, you had it first. Liam, share with your brother. Say you're sorry. We solve the conflict. We think we are teaching them justice. Actually, we are teaching them helplessness. A Japanese parent or teacher practices Mimamoru. They see the fight. They stand back. They fold their arms. And they wait. They let the kids scream. They let them cry. They let them wrestle with the toy. Why? Because conflict is a lesson. If you solve the problem for them, you steal the lesson. The children need to learn how to negotiate. They need to learn how to compromise. They need to learn that if they are too aggressive, the other kid won't play with them. If adults always referee, the child never develops social intelligence. They just look for the nearest adult to fix it. Next time your kids are bickering, try Mimamoru. Sit on your hands, bite your tongue, wait 2 minutes longer than you think you should. You will be amazed to see that they often figure it out themselves. And that solution is worth 10 times more than your intervention. Part 6. Responsibility and the lunch. If you walk into a Japanese elementary school, you will notice something missing. There are no janitors. The children clean the school. Every day for 15 minutes, they get rags, they get brooms, and they clean the classrooms, the hallways, and yes, even the bathrooms. They also serve the lunch. They put on white aprons and hairnets. They carry the heavy pots of soup, and they serve their classmates. This teaches them a profound lesson. I am responsible for my environment. If I make a mess, I clean it up. It is not someone else's job to serve me. In America, we treat our kids like VIP guests in a hotel. We cook, we clean, we do the laundry, we drive the car. They just exist. In Japan, they are treated as crew members, not passengers. And this extends to the food itself. The bento box. Japanese mothers spend incredible effort making healthy food look beautiful. But it's not just about being cute. It's shokuiku, food education. When a mother makes a beautiful lunch, she is telling the child, "You are worth this effort." And the child learns to respect the food. There is no kid food in Japan. No nuggets and fries. They eat what adults eat because they are respected as little humans. When you respect your child's ability to contribute, they respect themselves. Part 7. How to apply this today. So, how do we apply this? We don't live in Tokyo. We live in a culture of fear. Here is your action plan. 3 small steps to take today. Number 1, the 5-foot rule. Next time you are at the store, or the library, or the park, back up 5 feet. Let them hand the book to the librarian. Let them pay the cashier. Let them order the ice cream. Be the safety net, not the mouthpiece. Number 2, the heavy load. Stop doing everything for them. Your 4-year-old can carry their own water bottle. Your 5-year-old can carry a grocery bag. Your 7-year-old can fold laundry. They crave utility. They want to be useful. Let them. Number 3, embrace boredom and conflict. Stop being the entertainer and stop being the referee. If they are bored, say, "That sounds hard," and go back to your coffee. If they are fighting, use Mimamoru. Watch, but don't act. The secret to the confidence of Japanese kids isn't something in the water. It isn't genetic. It is a simple shift in perspective. We look at our children and we see fragility. We see all the ways they could break. So we hold them tight. Japanese mothers look at their children and see potential. They see capability, so they let go. To raise a confident child, you have to be brave enough to trust them. You have to trust that they can fall and get up, that they can get lost and find their way, that they are stronger than you think. If you are feeling burnt out, maybe it's time to stop doing so much. Maybe the best way to love them is to do a little bit less and trust them a little bit more. If you found this helpful, please subscribe. I want to know in the comments, what is one thing you are doing for your child right now that they could actually do for themselves? Let's talk about it. See you in the next video.